This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we finished with, Kang and Lord Liao's furnace and figured out what was going on with that. So now we've wiped our hands at that little affair, and now it's time to get back to the main plot indeed, as we have to deal with getting a shard and a couple other things. So in the last episode, I showed you how to do one of the more humorous ones, where you just let you free the people and then just go, I'll just rat them out. So anyway, let's let them out again. Okay, we'll just demand it. We'll defeat you. Actually, I probably should have started the episode after defeating you, but whatever. Just finish him off real quick. Oh yeah, I should have shot him, but yeah. I want to do things a little bit differently. There you go. All right.
You have given us a chance. Please let us out. We are free.
All right. Now, yeah, like before, I showed you what happens with if you just let them. You say stay there, and then you tell the guards on or whatever. But I think the RP way to go is because one, you want to get rid of them because the slaves will power the machine, so you want to weaken their power base there. But two, for an RP purpose, I'll show you. Get there on your own. I've done enough for you.
But there will be guards.
Well, too bad. Yeah, just one. If you can't handle them, you don't deserve freedom, which is definitely a Discord open or closed fist mentality. Or you could go back and say, I'll remove the guards. Go, just one. If you can't handle him, you don't deserve freedom.
Then we have no choice. Come. If we stay here, we die. If we fight, there is a chance.
This is heartless. Were you always like this and I didn't see it?
Let's go.
Yeah, despite Dawn start.
What is this? Who opened the slave cells?
Fight! It is our only chance.
Vermin! I'll kill you all!
They are all dead. I don't know whether to thank you for release or curse you for this fate.
Well, too bad. But yeah, Dawnstar, even if you're like loosening her attitude towards things, she still kind of acts like that for certain parts anyway, because of how we acted there, even though she's a bit more okay with certain attitudes now. But that's just par for the course. But anyway, yeah, now that you survived, you're the strongest one of them, and you'll get stronger. Go before I regret letting you live. You were strong enough where they weren't. Thank yourself.
I apologize for the cruel sport you were put through.
I can't get out of here soon enough. This is nothing but a nightmare. You're demons, all of you.
Well, if you want to come back and kill me later, then you're more than willing to. But I will defend myself. But yeah, basically, you have to fight her. If you do the whole release the slaves thing, you'll have to fight her anyway when you actually make the jewel, because she's like, hey, what are you doing? And why is that glowing? There's like a little glowy thing there. I don't know if you can see it now. It might have reset or something like that, but there's like a little glowing spot near her body. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, if you can see it, their head, it's glowing for some reason. Well, anyway, now that she's out of the way, we can just do whatever we want for the most part. So, alright. I don't think there was anything in the actual cages, if I remember. I think I checked that last time, but, it's been a week. It's been a hot minute since I've checked. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we got Discord for doing that. Yeah, you actually get more Discord points by doing it this way than just, ratting them out, which is kind of interesting, but... Alright, anyway, now that we need to do what we actually need to do, which is go to the, oh, and I think that guy actually finds the actual, because, yeah, the slaves would eventually go out, this way through here. They'd find this, because they mentioned that before in their conversation, so they would eventually get out through the little hole here. Yeah. What would it say? Yeah. It's assumed he goes that way to survive, but who knows. Anyway, okay, so now we need to go deal with those, like, ancient souls or whatever down at the bottom, and get the jewel from that. And those should corrupt that Jade Golem or whatever it is, and that'll help us out in our little endeavor. So that way they don't have to use it against us at some point. Obviously, the point is using it in the army, but you know. we just don't want it used on us. Even though we could handle it, I think. But better be a bit safe than sorry. Ah, there we go. I was like, which one is it? Ooh, scary.
The deep tombs hold malevolent spirits from a time when the Empire nearly fell. Chaotic and powerful, they hunger for revenge. I'm sorry, but I must be sure of what you are.
Zhang Sai feels you, feels the pain again. So close to perfect chaos, and you ended it all. Yeah, I knew Sagacious Zoo was gonna make a pop up like a, or at least his voice was gonna sneak on like some goddamn Jack in the Box. So he wants to know who we are, huh? I'll show him who we are. Zhang Sai knows you, knows your meddling scent. Zhang Sai will destroy you, destroy it all, will kill you all. All right, time to beat Zhang Sai. Yeah. Yep, one of the few times I can't use my my powers of awesome gun. You know. And it looks like you can't. The ability will work, but it won't do the harmonic combo. Looks like he has ice magic. Do. Range is awesome. Range is awesome. Range is awesome. Oh, man. Should be like a. I think there'll probably be like a. Nope. Range is being used against me. Who knew? Thank you, Don. So what now, Sagacious Zoo?
The Assassins use slaves for their golems now, in part because of tombs like this. That was a remnant of the old Empire, the spirit of an ancient invading horse lord. Zhang Sai, the tree that defies the fire, was one of many that threatened to level the Imperial City. The spirit monks, your people, stopped them, or so they claimed. I gambled that the vengeful spirits of these marauders would sense if you truly are a spirit monk. So many people are not what they seem to be. I had to be certain.
But you've traveled with us for so long, you think at some point you would just notice that. People kept talking about we see spirits, I could just beat spirits. Sometimes people just need to see things with their own eyes or whatever. I should kill. Let's see. I trust no longer you need to prove yourself to you. What guarantee you have that you would work? I should kill you where you stand.
You could, but I won't trouble you much longer anyway. Now that you have disrupted Zhang Sai's spirit, you can take his body and use it in the extractor. Even in life, his kind were devoid of restraint. His spirit is pure chaos. A shard made using his ancient corpse will cripple the Jade Golem and those it commands. When you finish your master's other task, present the shard to earn passage to the inner chambers. Inside is the information you need to proceed to the palace. I, however, will not be leaving.
Are you just so hooked on this place now? You're hooked on a feeling you can't leave now? Your assassin voice is tingling. What do you mean you won't be leaving? So are you staying or rejoining old accomplices? A normal shard would earn me passage 2. The battle is pointless. Yeah, it could, but this is more entertaining. So are you staying or joining your old accomplices?
I will make that plain soon enough. Appease your master. When you are ready to enter the inner chambers, I will tell you why your success is so important. This fortress holds many secrets. Some are valuable, some are dangerous, and some are hidden because the dark is where they belong.
Dark, deep in the dark dungeons they wait. Well, time to take his body. But yep, now we've finished that little... Let's see, I don't know which mission that is. Create a spirit shard. You fought one of the horse lord spirits that lingers in the lowest mines. They're utterly chaotic, and Zhu claims that the spirit shard made from the corpse the ghost was protecting will corrupt the Jade Golem. Zhu also wanted proof that you were a spirit monk, which the ghost seemed to confirm. Well, anyway, let's take a dead body. Inside this coffin is the body of Zhang Sai, the tree that defies the fire. Even now you can feel hatred coming from the warlord's spirit. Take the body and return to the soul extractor. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else in here anyway, so... Alright, corrupted gem, ahoy! Make it faster! And we did it. Not as epic as we made it sound, but hey. Alright, the Golem Spirit Shard. So when we get to the next section, we'll give that to go in. So we also got to train those dudes, and then we also got to prepare a trap for our teacher, if you know what I mean. Does it take us back down to the bottom floor again? It seems like it. Why didn't you just... Is it just because the game's like, hey, did you miss something in here? I'll double check, but I don't think there was supposed to be anything in this place. Other than the coffin. Anything in the coffin? No. Why is it empty? Empty. Man, what's wrong with you these days? I'm starting to slur words and you know, mix them up or whatever. Old age, I guess. Alright, time to get to the back to the top again. Harry, I've reached the top! Yeah, I still haven't finished doing the setting the trap for the teachers in that one room. I'll probably do that before I start teaching the students, because then we have to do that as well. Man, so many little jobs to do. Being a Lotus Assassin, no ideal task. I mean, look at the bodies; they're everywhere. All right. Hello.
Oh, kakawair uksair kopi ira.
There you are. Remember me? I welcomed you in the hall when you first arrived. Well, I said I wasn't through with you. I've got numbers on my side now.
Don't have the own strength to handle me, huh? Well, most ladies have said that before. Alright, bring it on.
Bring it on! You have become King's favorite. That diminishes the rest of us. The Golem army is replacing us as it is. It's time you learned your place.
I'd like to see you try. I did not mean to offend. I'm sure there's room for all of us. Master Gangle and I appreciate his favorite acolyte being threatened. If more of you want to die at my hand, so be it.
I am prepared this time. If you fall, Master Gangle will have to turn his attention back to us. We want our place back. If you have to die for that to happen, that's fine with us.
Alright, let's do it. Hello, did you meet my weapon of choice? Hi, gun. Meet face. Aw, you moved. Oh, I'll get back to you in a second. Apparently kicking you resets the load times, which is kind of funny when you think about it. It's like, oh, you want me to shoot quicker? Sure. Alright, let's finish. And yawn! That was easy. Alright, anyway. Okay. So let's see. That was the extractor room, right? Oh, no. Okay. So that's where we want to go. For some reason I got turned around for a second. Okay, that takes you back there. They didn't drop anything. Meh. Alright. Back to the room. Alright, then we'll give the shard later as soon as we do the rest of the tasks first. Alright, yeah, I didn't finish up with there. It's more mainly just checking around. If anything. So we want to drop it about right there. Okay, can't do anything with that. Or at least we want to prepare it, because otherwise we're not going to be able to do it during the middle of the conversation between the two people. So, because that'd be weird. They're like, huh? Why is it activating? See, I already read that last time, or at least a couple episodes ago, if anything. Let's see if you'll let us. What is this? Crane. These are controls for the crane. These are the controls for using the crane. To move golems from press to the walkway, a golem must be in the press for the crane to activate. Okay, so we need to set it up first. Alright. These are the controls for selecting which type of golem is to be made. It is locked on clay golem. There is an opening on the side that looks like it accepts clay containers of some kind. Other than that, it seems quite simple. Make a clay golem. Alright, looks easy. How's it made? Well, and then they have to do it as that, like, Discovery Channel back when they did. Actually, what does the Discovery? I haven't had TV in for so long. I don't even know what certain channels do anymore, frankly. Alright. These are the controls for see, yep. Retrieve the golem for the press. The golem is easily lifted into the air. Whee! Huh, looks like the animation has, or whatever because it looks like it's picked up, but still looks like he's standing there. So it looks like there's basically two golems now, which is kind of funny. It's probably not it's not removing the pixel or the character sprite or whatever it is. So. All right, crane swings to the right. Okay. And then I think we can just leave it as is, right? Yep, and it's done. And then we can just operate that whenever the next situation occurs. So, you have anything new to say to us?
What do you want?
We already asked about that. I guess not.
I will return.
Maybe when we actually get the meeting with those two, we can actually get him to leave or something like that, or maybe we have to take him out or something. Or I wonder... No, you probably have to... Actually, I wonder if that accent would work twice. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how...
What?
Yeah, let's see. Accident...
You nearly saw the machines...
Yeah, we've asked about that before. Oh, okay, there's no other options for... I'm just seeing if there's like an extra option that would occur from asking these, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. We'll just leave it as is then. Alright, need to talk to those disciples standing in front of the door. Time to teach them how to be a badass. Isn't there supposed to be a where is the oh no, wrong. Oh, it's like in this area over here. I don't really need the spirit font, do I? I forgot if there's... Is there a load time to go from the next 40 minutes? If not, I'll just go ahead and get it now. I'm not going to go get the focus because that's just too far away. And that would just take too much time. So I'll at least go to where the spirit font is just to click that. I'll probably have to resort to magic for the rest of the time. For now, anyway. Alright, there we go. Just to, you know, prepare my health, even though I don't really need to worry about it too much. It's always best to be full HP in any situation, despite you know what you're going to be doing. Yeah, time to teach these people their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. I guess it doesn't really matter who you talk to first, do you?
So you are the new trainer. You think you have something to show us? Master Shin has us test each of Gong's trainers to make sure they're skilled.
But not too skilled. Am I your next student? I assure you, I am more than capable of defending myself. I was made an attendant because of my skills.
Skills aren't nothing here. I'll make certain nothing goes wrong during our bout. You better be confident. If not, you might have an accident. Perhaps we could come to some sort of agreement. I'll come back later when I'm ready to begin. Well, I mean, I guess one is you'll do something, but you know you're not gonna make it obvious. But here, it's pretty aggressive about it. I mean, it doesn't matter in the long run. It's like you better be confident. If not, you might have an accident.
Is that so? I would be more concerned about yourself if I were you. Let's move this fight to the Hall of Induction so I have room to enjoy this.
Enjoy this, you will. Actually, I will be enjoying it. We'll see. We'll see. I'll just use... and apparently I get to use my companion to help, too. Weird. Can I do harmonic combo on you? I guess we'll find out. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, I'm sorry. You blew up into a million pieces. Whoops. Didn't expect that to happen. Alright. Time to get everyone else. Hey, you know that lady you talked to who said she had skills? Your skill doesn't mean diddly dick here, dude. Or at least not with me, anyway. I've got MC stamped on my forehead. Didn't you know? Anyway, yep, she did.
You killed Kitan. The life of an acolyte is forfeit when they walk into this place, yes. But for one of Gong's ragged minions to do this is unforgivable.
Do you think you can make such an insult and disguise it as a simple training mishap? You are a fool.
If you are ready, trainer, your next student is waiting.
It is my task to make examples of Gong's acolytes who show too much promise.
Well, I just killed a dude, so I think you got to take me a bit more seriously. I am ready. Come, Kai Feng. Let us show how skilled you are. You don't have to fight. We can come to an agreement. I'll be ready soon enough. You can wait for now. Yeah, we're good. I am ready. Come, Kai Feng. Let's see how skilled you are.
My skills are above question. Gong is about to lose another of his pitiful acolytes. Come, let's move to the hall, and I will end this.
You can tell they're pathetic if the game lets me harmonic combo them. That means they're not all that cracked up to be. Because as far as I know, bosses can't be harmonic comboed. So at least that would be pretty broken if some what you'd be considered bosses in the game could be harmonic. Oh, oops! Did that twice. Hey, you blew up again! Oh no! What are the odds? At some point, I was about to say probably stop me or something or watch it.
You killed Kai Feng? But he was fully trained.
Such insolence will not go unpunished. We'll make an example of you soon enough. Your corpse will be dragged before your master.
But Kai Feng was a full assassin. How could he have fallen?
Shut up. This fool will pay. You'll see. You'll regret this.
Keep using that word insolence. I don't think it means what you think it means. No, maybe I am being insolent. It's just kind of funny. I kept saying insolence every time. I was just like, all right, dude. Got any other words of wisdom that you can use? Although I do like the word insolent. I like fool. For some reason, calling someone a fool in like the fool or insolent is kind of, I don't know. I like saying stuff like that. I usually don't say that in real life too often, but I'll use it for NPCs when I'm running D&D games and stuff like that because that's just fun to say. So. Ooh, what you got now? Gonna attack me all at once? Oh no.
Lotus Acolyte of Gong, we must make an example of you. You have insulted the attendants of Master Shin's entourage.
The masters do not care whether acolytes live or die, so it is up to us to avenge the deaths of our fellows.
We will not appear weak. We are the attendants of Master Shin. You will die as penance for your insult.
Oh man, I'm so worried you're gonna take me out. Oh no, let's work this out. You force my hand, come attendants, I'll fight you all. Numbers mean nothing, attendants, I will destroy you all. Master Gang, will you not assist me? And I've got this. Acolyte Trainer Gwang, will you assist me? I've got Dawn, she's more than enough for that. You can't ask them. I think they just say like, no, you have to do it or something like that. I don't know, or they don't want to get in trouble with Shin if I lose for some reason or whatever. But numbers mean nothing, attendants. I will destroy you all. Kind of reminds me of a scene from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, with the first episode. There was like two versions of it. Like during the day it was censored, and during the night it was uncensored. And almost the censored version was almost funnier, because like Hiro Yui says to the main female character that he'll kill her in the uncensored version of the dub, and the censored version he says, "I will destroy you" or something like that. I was like, I don't know, I thought that was more entertaining.
Your death will be an example to all of Gong's fools.
Yeah, we've got this. Oh, let's see. I assume all of you can be harmonic comboed. Oh, or you can be taking out 2 shots. No point to harmonic combo. You guys suck. Oh, except for the full attendants actually aren't. Okay, the full attendants need to be. Well, I guess not. Yeah. Bang. Oh, and there's a force orb, so we'll just use that heal it later.
That was an impressive display, Acolyte. I've never seen Shin's attendants so handily dismissed. Master Shin's enemies are probably very impressed with your actions. I can only speculate, of course.
Smarmy idiot. He wants our help as long as there's no risk to himself.
Oh, don't worry, Don. He'll get what's coming to him. Oh, yes, he will. Actually, is there anything else from you? You have a quest log.
I marvel at your ability. You show no fear of the enemies you make. You will do well here. You have no more acolytes to train for now. Is there anything else you need?
You know, when you're a higher level than everyone else, of course you have no fear of them. Why didn't you help me fight? What training services can you provide? Oh, why didn't you help me fight Shin's attendants, even though I don't care?
As I believe I said, I have survived by not angering anyone and not appearing too skilled. I would have enjoyed killing them, but if you lost, I would have died too. That is the way of things here. Take care of yourself first. Risks bear penalties as well as rewards.
What kind of assassin? Well, I guess assassins are supposed to kind of hide in the shadows. I'm trying to remember if I bought everything I wanted to use from her. Keep. I think I did, because most of the stuff's negative. Did I want to get that? Because I think it is better than what I've wanted, but sort of, I do have a lot of money though. Because I think not now, but here pretty soon we're gonna get to a point where I have to buy whatever you want from the shops, and then before you go on to the next objective, and we can actually go inside there now. Let me look. What's my timeline? Okay, we still got some time on that. So do I want to buy that now? I do have some save spots, so okay, so I can't go in there. I have to talk to gang. All right, dude. Yeah, you didn't. Oh, looks like you could have helped if I had asked. Look at that. He's got 2 axes, so.
So you were done with the extractor. That spirit shard will allow the Jade Golem to control a battalion of clay golems. Eliminate Shin, and I will present you to Gia. The inner chambers are not usually accessible to acolytes, but you have proven a valuable ally. You will go far in the Lotus Assassins.
Oh, thank you for allowing me to get inside there. Master Shin would be disgraced if killed by the Golem Press. Wait. Oh, yeah. I have Spirit Shard for the Jade Golem. Why did you help against Shin's attendants?
Have you not been paying attention? I cannot act directly against Master Shin. If I do, we are all dead. It is that simple. Acolytes falling to other acolytes is to be expected. It is how the weak are filtered out. My actions would make it a war.
I mean, I know the answer to that, but it's always interesting to, Master Shin would be disgraced if killed by the Golem Press.
An interesting idea. It has happened before, and the victim was certainly considered a fool for letting it occur. But it's impossible. You may as well try and drop one of the golems on him. He would never be so distracted as to enter the press. We are Lotus Assassins, after all.
Then I will kill him and put him in there, or let's see, he could meet his end elsewhere. Something could be arranged.
A possibility, but Shin does not leave the inner chambers often, only to inspect the new slave shipments arriving in the Hall of Induction. You would have to close a great many eyes to get away with an assassination in the hall and moving the body to the press, but it would certainly send a message. The hall cleared of all witnesses, the press operator distracted, and the slave shipment stopped outside in the necropolis before it arrives. A daunting list of tasks. Do it quietly, but use force when you must. Succeed, and I will introduce you to Grand Inquisitor Gia in the inner chambers. A rare honor for an acolyte.
Looks like we got another couple of jobs to take care of. Got to distract the dude, and we've got to stop that shipment from going outside. So, no rest for an MC, I guess. Yeah, I have the Spirit Shard for the Jade Golem.
Yes, I am aware. When you have finished your other task for me, I will let you present it in the inner sanctum of the fortress. That will be a great honor for a Lotus acolyte. You may even meet Grand Inquisitor Gia.
Alright, good.
Finish the task I have given, acolyte. Find a creative way to disgrace and kill Master Shin.
Alright, let's look at our little thing and tells us what we got to next. Kill Master Shin. Clear the, let's see, oof, look at that, we got like 4, clear the Hall of Induction, remove press operator, stop the slave shipment. So, leave the Lotus Assassin Fortress, stop the slave shipment arriving from the necropolis. Luckily, we don't have to go too far. That's where you're supposed to learn that you can actually leave the place and go to, like, go do King's quest. But I thought about, I like the way I did better, because it just, you know, it was easier just to do it off screen, so I get there. Remove the Lotus Assassin operating the press to leave. And clear the Hall of Induction. Remove all possible witnesses from the Hall of Induction. Convince them by guile or force. Earn Master Gang's trust by killing Master Shin in a way that disgraces him. If Shin's body is found in the Golem Press, he will be ridiculed for his carelessness. Shin only leaves the inner chamber to inspect new shipments of arriving slaves in the Hall of Induction. Make sure no one sees you kill him while transport his body. Let's see. No, we don't need it. Okay, cool. Alright, well, it's time to get on the task at hand there. So, we got a few more options to do to get rid of these bigwigs, and so we can finally meet the Grandmaster herself. Will it all go to plan, or will there be a monkey wrench thrown inside? Find out next time in the next episode of Jade Empire. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.